You know, for us, the Scout name came from a pretty strange place. I went on a trip to Alaska with some friends, and we had this amazing guide, and we did not have any trails, we didn't have any cabins. I mean, we were left out in the wilderness to survive for a couple weeks, and we had the Scout, and man, I tell you what, he anticipated our next step. He knew where we needed to be and when we needed to be there. He knew the next campsite. He knew the best places to fish. And so one night I was camped around this fire, and I got to thinking about how thankful I was for the Scout, because we would be lost without him. And it dawned on me that the idea of a Scout is someone who anticipates the next step. They know the road ahead. They know how to get you from point A to point B. And you know, I had a lot of confidence and trust in the Scout. I understood that if it wasn't for him, we would have a pretty rough experience. And so there was a correlation in how that applied to the name that I was going to choose for our company. We really understand that it's important for us to know the road ahead and to anticipate the next step for our clients. We understood that for us to be able to go from point A to point B, it's going to have to take a little bit of industry knowledge. And so, you know, a Scout does another thing. They also are not afraid to leave the establishment. They're not afraid to blaze their own trail and do something uniquely different and try something that they're willing to take a risk. And so I really felt like as we were starting Scout, we were expressed trying to reinvent the real estate industry. And with that, we were going to have some bravery. We were going to have to be able to take a risk. We were going to have to blaze our own trail. And so a Scout is someone who's willing to leave the city, leave the establishments, leave the way that this is the way it's always been done, and try something different in an effort to add value. So I felt like that name was indicative of who we wanted to become, is a Scout on behalf of our client, but also this internal calling that we're going to do something different, and we're going to try to be the best company in Middle Tennessee. So that's where Scout's name came from. And so we feel like it's something that we can not only live up to, but it's something that we have a cool story to go along.